Hi guys, welcome. My name's Tony and I'm going to be showing you guys an advanced yoga pose sequence for training. So to start, we're going to go ahead and get into that neutral tabletop position. Palms pressed into that mat, fingertips wide, knees underneath hips. And to start, we're going to go ahead and extend that right leg out, keeping those toes curled under. There we go. Now you guys can see me. And then we're going to turn over to the right hand side, turning that left knee so the toes are facing behind us and extending that right arm up, stacking the shoulder blades, planting that right heel down, opening up that chest, maybe even gazing up at those fingertips, staring at that gate pose here. From here, we're going to go ahead and press into that palm and that right heel, and we're going to release that left leg out to meet our right, meeting in that side plank. Again, keeping that chest open, stacking those shoulder blades, gazing up at those fingertips. And then I'm going to take a side plank variation. So grounding down through my left heel, I'm going to bend my right knee, finding a side tree. Dropping that right heel down, I'm going to release down to my sit bones, finding a forward fold variation. Grabbing a hold of my right foot, I'm going to release the top of that foot down, finding a modified hero's pose, with that left leg extended out in front, toes flexed towards our face. Now, since my left leg is extended out, I'm going to extend my arms out to a T, right arm up, releasing that left hand down, bending those elbows and reaching for those fingertips. Cow face arms. Sitting up nice and tall, finding that length from the crown of the head all the way down to the sit bones. And then hinging at the waist. Let's find a fold here. Worrying more about keeping that back flat than how far down we go in this fold here. Forward fold with cow face hands. So from here, we're going to slowly release back up, unwinding those arms back out and next to the body. Extending that right leg out to meet the left, shaking it out. Releasing into that staff pose. And I'm going to bend my left knee, placing that left heel on top of my right thigh. Followed by bending my right knee, stacking my left heel on top of my left thigh, meeting in this lotus pose. Go ahead and turn so you guys can look real quick for a second. And then from that lotus pose, I'm going to go ahead and find a supported shoulder stand. So rolling back, make sure you guys can still see me. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and lift up, releasing my hands down to the lower part of my back. Supported shoulder stand with lotus legs. From here, I'm going to unwind my legs, releasing into a supported shoulder stand. Releasing those hands, slowly releasing down. Extending those arms up and releasing down into a forward fold. Again, hinging at the waist, keeping the back flat. And then I'm going to go ahead and release up and into that staff pose. And we're going to meet into a compass pose. I'm going to turn to the side so you guys can see from here. So, meeting into that compass pose, I'm going to go ahead and bend that right knee, pulling that left heel in close to the groin. From here, I'm going to bend that left knee, releasing it to the outside, almost finding a half frog. Right hand reaches for the outside of that foot, releasing those left fingertips down. Rolling over to that right hip, Opening up that chest, adjusting those hands. Gazing up at the right side. Compass pose. From here, we're going to bend that left knee, releasing back into that lotus pose. Thank you very much. Namaste.